All right, guys, let's talk about footwork as second base. So the two positions that I'm speaking to today would be second base and shortstop. And these two guys hopefully can work on this type of stuff every practice, get 2 or 3 or 4 guys together that play these positions and hope get a base. We have bases at both facilities, throw them down, and let these guys work on some of the footwork drill around the base to help them become as proficient as they can, and then ultimately get a bunch of outs as they're playing. So let's start with footwork on behalf of the second baseman. When we have double play balls or a ground ball where we want to get an out at second base and the ball's hit to the shortstop, we want our second baseman to get to the base quickly and stand on the base with their left foot, hands up, show them your hands, show them your glove, show them that you're ready for the ball. And what's going to happen as we get that throw is a variety of things. And instead of teaching players to always do the same thing, like come to the back, or always do the same thing, like come to the front, we would prefer to have the ball lead them in a particular direction. And what I mean by that is, as they get to the bag and they get set up for that throw, and the throw happens to be a low throw, we think that could be a great chance to come inside of second base and continue on with our double play over to first base. As our second baseman gets to the base and sets up, and it's a high throw, and they have to come up to catch a ball, that's a great time to get that ball and get off the backside of the base and make our throw to first base. As we get there, and the throw might take us to the right, we have to come to the right to get it. This could be our chance to get off the backside, away from first, and make our throw to first. Hopefully the one place we never get a throw would be to our left, which is going to take us right back into the baseline. So we teach shortstops, middle infielders to try to avoid that at all costs. Keep those balls out of the baseline, let the infielders work through there. So one more time, left foot, get ready for the throw. A low throw can take you in front of the base. A high throw can take us off the back side of the base, behind the base. A throw to the side can take us on the back side of the base, away from first base, making the throw just a little bit longer throw. All that will help us move with the ball and get some outs. On the shortstop side, as we're working on this, we are talking about tailor-made double plays that are right to the shortstop or right to the infielder. And as we field that ball, the two things we like to say are stay low and follow your throw. So as our infielder fields that ball and gets it, they don't really stand up, they stay low, and as they feed the ball, they can follow their throw and stay low. That's going to be something we're going to have to keep an eye on. It's going to be very likely that these guys field the ball, stand up tall, and try to make a play at second base, when it's going to be much better to stay low and follow that throw, giving them a good feed and a quick feed. So that's what the play is going to look like with a ground ball, tailor-made, right to the shortstop, letting the second baseman come in and make the play. Let's talk on the other side of the base. Ground ball is right to second baseman. Same thing, we're going to stay low and we're going to follow our throw. Our shortstops, we want them to come through showing their hands, and as they catch that ball, keep it in front of their chest to just drag their right foot around the back corner of that base to finish off that play and make the throw to first base. So my second baseman's fielding it. He's low, he's following his throw. Shortstop's coming through, showing him his hands, he's catching the ball, dragging the back foot across the bag, not going over the top of the base, and doing this, not getting into the baseline, but just simply coming around the back corner and continuing on to get that out at first base if it's a double play. All right, the next play that I want to talk about is not a tailor-made double play, but a ground ball that's going to work our infielders away from second base. This is likely to come up. If I move second base a little bit over here, and focus on the shortstop position. Now I have a ground ball to my right, maybe in the hole a little bit. If I have to backhand it, I'll backhand it. If I can get in front of it, I'll get in front of it. But either way, as I field that ball, I want to open up my feet or pivot to where my feet, shoulders, hips, feet, everything is pointed right at second base, so I can shoot that ball in there to that second baseman. I use the word shoot because it's not really a full throw. It's not an underhand toss. We got to kind of shoot it in there. So again, a ball to my right, it's taking me away from second base. Maybe I'll backhand it. If I can get in front of it, I get in front of it. Either way, I got to square up with second base, shoot the ball in there so that second baseman can make the catch. Second baseman's still doing the same thing. He's still approaching second base with his left foot, getting ready for that ball. Same thing's going to happen on the other side for my second baseman. Shortstop's coming in just like we talked about for his side of it. A ball that takes my second baseman to the glove side. It's taking him closer to first base. He might get out here, field it, but as soon as he fields that ball, he's got to square up. He's got to pivot. He's got to move his right foot back so he's in position where with the feet, hips, shoulders to deliver that ball right to the shortstop. There can be times where they could actually spin the other way if the ball did take them far enough. Probably won't work on that. We'll probably work more on a pivot or a turn where we're squaring up and delivering that ball in there. So that's a couple different ways to talk about our footwork at second base. The first being tailor-made double plays. Ground balls up the middle, ground balls right at the infielders where we just want to field it, stay low, follow our throw, and make sure we get the first out. Or balls that are taking us away from second base. When the ball takes us away from second base, we got to do some footwork where we square up and we can get that ball to our teammate to get that out.